Welcome back to Embedded System class. So in this class I am going to explain about register set of ARM Cortex M series. Right, what is an ARM? ARM is a advanced RISC machine. So in this lecture I am going to explain about what are the different registers we are using in ARM processor. So what is a register? A register is used to store an instruction or data or any address. So registers are used to performing the various operation. Example for multiplication, for addition, for subtraction. So because ARM is a load store architecture, almost all instructions whatever the instructions we are using, whatever the operations we are using, all the operations are in terms of registers. So ARM is a load store architecture. We can access memory very less number of time. So we have very less number of addressing modes for memory in ARM. So we have large number of registers in ARM processor. Whatever the operation we are doing, all the operations are in terms of registers. While we are working on the system, then these registers are used by the CPU for performing the operations. So in what is the ARM? ARM is a 32-bit RISC processor. So we have 16 different types of registers in ARM processor. All the registers are 32-bit in size. So these are the different types of 16 different types of registers we are using. R02, R15, R02, R12. So these 13 registers are general purpose registers. R13, R14, R15. These three registers are called as special purpose registers. So first one, registers R0 to R12. So these are the general purpose registers. They are used to store either data or address. So next special registers are R13, R14, R15. R13 is a stack pointer which points to the address of stack. So it will hold the address of the current instruction which is fetching, right? So it will hold the address of the top of the stack. So second special register is register R14, known as link register. It will hold the address or used to store the return address for the functions and ISR. Whenever a subroutine program calls, after that subroutine program, whatever the instruction is there, link register will hold the address of that register. So next, R15 is the program counter. So it will hold the address of, it will points to the address of next instruction to be fetched from the memory. It will hold the address of the next instruction to be fetched. So these are the 16 different types of registers, general register and special registers. We have special remaining special purpose registers in Core M3 processor are pre-mask, mask interrupts. So there are three types of mask interrupts: pre-mask, fault mask and base pre. So next one is program status registers. So program status register will show the status of the flag register, status of the program. So next one is control registers. These three are also called as special registers of ARM processors. So what is pre-mask register? So it is mainly used to mask the interrupts and execution. If this interrupt mask bit is 1, most interrupts and exceptions are not allowed. If this bit is 0, then all the interrupts and exceptions are allowed. So second one is fault mask register. So this is mainly used to mask the interrupts and faults. If it is 1, all the interrupts and faults are not allowed. If the fault mask bit is 0, then interrupts and faults are allowed. So third interrupt is base pre-register. It will defines the priority of the executing software. Means it prevents interrupts with low or equal priority but allows high priority interrupts. Right? So next special register is program status register. So it will shows the status of the program. So we have 3 program status registers: application program status register, interrupt program status register, and execution program registers. These registers can be accessed individually or in combined with program status registers. Okay, these are the 3 special program status register: APSR, IPSR, and EPSR. So these are the formats of special registers. Okay, so what is APSR? APSR is application program status register, contains flag registers. We have different types of flags, right? Z, zero flag, negative flag. Z is for zero flag, C is for carry flag, V is for overflow flag, and Q is saturation flag. So mainly APSR will shows the conditional flags. So condition of the flags. So Zn is negative flag. If it is 1, then the result of an operation is negative. Z, zero flag. If it is set, when the result is 0. So when the result of an operation is 0, then 0 flag will set. V is overflow flag. If overflow flag is set to 1, if a signed operation overflows, means output is overflows. Next one, Q is saturation flag. It is set to 1 if the result of an operation exceeds the register capacity. The Q bit indicates that saturation has occurred. It reaches the operation result. So next is IPSR. Interrupt program status register contains ISR number which is being handled by the processor. Next one is EPSR. Execution program status register contains the mode of control bits. The T bits indicates that ARM Cortex M processor is executing thumb instructions. So we have 2 types of thumb instructions. First one is thumb 1 instruction set. Second one is thumb 2 instruction set. Thumb 1 instruction set allows 16-bit operation, whereas thumb 2 instruction set allows 16-bit operations as well as 32-bit operations. Right. So I will explain TM4 series microcontroller in the next class. Thank you.